पॉलिसी बाजार पर 1 करोड़ रुपए का टर्म लाइफ इंश्योरेंस केवल 450 रुपए महीने से शुरू। वाव!
Microsoft Chairman and CEO Satya Nadella, who's on a 4-day visit to India, met Prime Minister Modi today and pledged the company's support in helping the country realize the Digital India vision. He described his meeting with the Prime Minister as insightful and applauded the government's focus on sustainable and inclusive economic growth driven by digital transformation. It comes just days after Google's boss Sundar Pichai was here, all praise for India's digital push.
It's the magic of India's stack, because everything needs a feedback loop.
That's right.
It's the yojanas and the policies and the technology stack co-evolving.
That's right.
That's just a virtuous cycle that is unlike anything I've seen, and it's just tremendous. And to your point, I absolutely think both of these as perhaps the greatest contributions that India can make to the world, quite frankly. When I think about it,
it's an incredible opportunity. The minister spoke about the depth and the breadth of talent available in the country. In our experience, we see that playing out in Google. We saw the opportunity on top of UPI. In fact, I used the UPI example in other countries around the world. I think, the fact that you can, the way the COVID relief funds show up in an individual's accounts instantly, it's remarkable.
Well, my colleague Shrija now joining us from Bangalore with more on that story. So, Shrija, we've seen two big visits now in the course of the last few days. Sundar Pichai, now Satya Nadella, and really the focus on India's push to digitize, various platforms.
Well, of course, in fact, Satya Nadella is here in India for a 4-day visit. He went on to, in fact, address the crowd, especially interacting with some of the, industry leaders. He did stress upon, especially the India stack. And he also lauded, the Prime Minister Narendra Modi's achievements in terms of especially how India has transformed digitally. Now, both of them, if you're talking about, even for that matter, Sundar Pichai, or even for that matter, Satya Nadella, both of them even focused and lauded India for its UPI payments, also in terms of the interfaces, the India stack, and which has transformed the lives of especially globally, including especially locally within India as well. So, as far as Nadella is concerned, he did go on to talk about how India is also trying to partner with, other companies globally, in fact, to implement and bring in terms of what exactly was, the vision of Prime Minister Narendra Modi in terms of bringing the India stack. Now, the India stack that you're talking about is just about the, the payments interface in terms of the National Corporation for Payments as well. So that is something which, as far as Mr. Satya Nadella went on to highlight, and also, in fact, in a brief conversation with Nandan Nilekani, he did go on to talk about how such, visions should be implemented and also infused, especially in terms of the global companies as well.
All right, Shrija, thanks very much for that.